this is Liz.
And this is Kim.
Thanks for joining us for episode 13 of Keep Up with Liz and Kim. As windows transition into spring in Ada Village, we're super excited, but yet still have white snow on the ground. Just came back from Vegas, and it was like in the 60s, and I get here and there's snow on the ground.
Yes, we were all teased by that wonderful spring weather, but this is Michigan. It's February. We have to expect that there are still some snowstorms that are going to hit.
It is true. It's so hard, though, with the retail world. If you guys didn't know, spring comes in February and March. So definitely check out those retail stores. Check out even Mirth. Mirth has a beet salad that is unbelievable, and it just feels like spring.
It does. The store windows do make me excited for spring break, Easter, all those occasions where you're looking to get a new outfit and want to just dress up a little bit more. So get in and get what you want. I have learned my lesson that I'll see something in the window, I wait a week, I go in, and it's sold out. So
yes, definitely jump on those items that you want. All right, Kim, I know this might be super old news, but did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did. I love watching the commercials, and one of my marketing mentors and a marketing colleague actually had a couple of commercials in the Super Bowl, so that made it extra fun this year.
So cool. What commercials were they?
They're the He Gets Us commercials.
Okay.
Yeah,
so cool.
Yeah, very fun.
Oh, I love it. I didn't have a chance to watch it, but I heard it was good, so. All right.
Should we go ahead and get Mark introduced?
Let's do it.
All right. On this episode of Keep Up with Liz and Kim, we are interviewing Mark Johnson. He is the co-founder and managing partner at Michigan Software Labs. He enjoys solving challenges by uniting people around a common goal. As a co-founder and managing partner of Michigan Software Labs, Mark leads the change for custom software solutions for clients ranging from middle market to Fortune 500 companies. I think this interview is going to be so interesting.
I do too. I mean, dealing with Fortune 500 companies is amazing.
It is. All right, let's get at it.
All right, we are super excited to have Mark here with us. So we always joke that this is the hardest question that we're going to ask you, but can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about Michigan Software Labs?
Yeah, so I grew up on the west side here from a town called Marne, and went to Hope College and then Cornerstone after that for grad school. So my wife and I have 4 little girls, and we live right here in the area.
Fantastic. And I know that Michigan Software Labs has a really fun origin story. So tell us a little bit about how you and Josh got started.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a story of building a business by accident, but it was my wife's idea. She actually wanted to listen to the radio on her iPhone. This is right when the iPhone first came out. And so she put it on my honey-do list. It was like, basically put an app on the App Store so she could listen to the radio. And it was behind Do the Dishes and Mow the Lawn and things like that. Well, I didn't know how to program. And so I went to Barnes & Noble there and bought the Dummies book for iPhone programming. And it took me 6 months to learn how to program and was able to donate the app to a local radio station that she wanted to listen to. And Josh, of course, is the genius behind all this. He was able to build the app in like a day because he was a professional programmer. And the one condition we said on the App Store was don't put our names on it because we don't want, to get contacted for bug reports or people that had, issues with the app. And they put our names and personal cell phones on the App Store. So
no kidding.
Yeah.
So did you guys get phone calls?
We got quite a few phone calls. I think they had 100,000 weekly listeners. And so we got tons of calls, and that's how we started the company.
Oh my word, that is amazing. I never knew about the personal names and numbers and all that. That's fun. So you guys have been recognized in some of the really big publications, and they talk about being one of the best places to work. Can you share a little bit about how you guys created that team and culture at Michigan Software Labs?
Yeah, so I think when you walk around Michigan Software Labs in Ada, you get to experience a little bit of what our culture is like, and we do encourage people to stop by when they can, but it's a team that likes to work together. They're hungry, they're humble, they're smart, they're solving some really complex business challenges, but they're a joy to work around. And so I think that allows us to have a successful culture. We don't have big egos there. No one's saying, I've got all the answers and you've got to listen to me, and, pounding their fist on the table. So I think that's a lot of what it takes to build a successful team is hiring for humility and finding people that you can partner with in that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I also think you have an incredible space. Anytime somebody walks in there, they are amazed with just the whole facility. The deck, of course, is amazing.
Yeah, gotta have the deck. So, yeah, we're super grateful to be here in Ada. And we're, just right along the river there by where the schoolhouse is. And so people can stop by and see our space.
So how has it been for you guys growing from just the two of you to how many employees do you have now?
Yeah, we're about 50 now,
Okay.
nearing 50. And so I think as we continue to grow, really, thankfully they give me a computer, but I can't use it for programming. So they don't let me touch the actual code, but that's good. But just hiring people that are really, having those characteristics and allowing us to really iterate on our clients' work has been really rewarding.
Yeah, and you may not do the programming, but I know you're really out here in the community, Mark. You go to the economic club meetings. You've grown your LinkedIn profile to an amazing number. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I think part of it is just this idea that we're trying to add value for people. So last year we did a Minute with Mark series where we were every morning, on a weekday, posting something that was a minute or less on leadership or technology, just trying to help people grow. And we would get, contacted from all over the place of people that wanted to, follow us or comment. And that was a way that we were growing. Now we're doing this leadership series where we're interviewing local and regional leaders and trying to, learn what their insights are about leadership.
That is very cool. How does it work with you and Josh? Are you guys is Josh still programming and you're still running the business? How does that work as a team?
No, yeah, so we're managing partners and co-founders, and so the way that we have it work is the team reports up through Josh, and so he has all of our client services, our business operations, our people teams all report up through him. And then I kind of work on more of the sales and marketing side, and so have the sales and marketing team, and that's how we've really grown. And we continue to just learn new things every day, and about business and about leadership, and so it's been really fun to serve our team and our clients together.
Yeah, and I think there's so much more potential for growth as Grand Rapids builds Tech Week, and I know you guys have been very involved with that, and now GVSU is updating the Eberhard campus, right?
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of really exciting things happening here in West Michigan, and like you mentioned with Talent Link, with Grand Valley, we've been a partner there, and so we're able to take students, and we have Mary Jo right now from Grand Valley, and it's just so amazing to have local interest in technology. And I really do think this can be a local hub for the world to come to for not just custom software, but a lot of different types of technology.
Well, and you guys even bring in classes, don't you? Group of students?
Yeah, we've had different opportunities to have local students come in and learn about programming, whether they're learning, Scratch Junior or something like that. We've also gone into local schools in Grand Rapids Public and been able to provide some insight on how to program. And we're just trying to get the next generation interested in what's next in terms of technology.
As a small business owner, what has been some of your biggest challenges?
Yeah, I think a lot of times it's really just managing expectations, and so whether that's external or internal to yourself, and not growing too fast. I think we've had some years where we've grown 90%, and that's really a lot of growing pains for any organization. And so trying to really limit our growth to what's a healthy growth number. If that's 30%, that's great. But really trying to also innovate. And so I think a lot of what's happening right now with AI and the new technologies that are coming out, how do we stay ahead of that and make sure that we're continuing to be leaders in that area?
How are you guys staying ahead of AI?
Yeah, so I think for us, AI has been around for 5 to 7 years. We've been talking about it for a while, but it started with just creating pricing engines that you could have pricing be adaptable to the market, and then it moved to a recommendation engine where on the bottom of Amazon where you see suggested products.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's AI. And so we've been doing that with our clients for a while. But now it's just with all the generative technology really changing. And so we're starting to see that and continuing to innovate. There's new tools coming out every day. And so continuing to try and be users of that, but also we're developing technology within AI, which is exciting too.
Yeah, I'd have to say that is the biggest question I'm getting from a lot of our members, and they're all looking for guidance on how to use AI and how AI affects their businesses. And I think there's there's so much involved with that, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. So it's a lot to think about and consider and to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people to treat AI like a work colleague. And, obviously when you're working with someone new, you're intimidated a little bit. It's different to work with them. But there's things that AI can learn from you and things that you can learn from AI. And so trying to remove a little bit of that intimidation and just working together with it. I think there's some great tools that allow you to start really small and, whether it's trying to self-learn and trying to grow a little bit into those areas. And, I think it's an exciting time for AI.
Yeah, we even at Croft House will use it when we put something online. AI will visually see the photo and they'll create the description.
Yeah.
It's an insane time saver, and it's wonderful because they have a much better description than we would have done. But yeah, it's crazy. It definitely is a coworker. For sure.
Yeah, video just came out, so you'll probably see this online if you're looking on LinkedIn or whatever. Next week, I'm going to post a little more about it. But you can create, videos just from a prompt and say, I'd like to see, Steve Jobs announcing the new iPhone and, having him on stage and, holding it up with a crowd of thousands, and it'll create that all for you right there.
It's almost mind-boggling. I will say we are tipping our toe just slightly. Well, I've been testing AI a bit on my own. I at first was like, I don't have time for this. But then I researched a little bit and just with ChatGPT in December, worked on a few things. I was like, oh, yeah, this is a great coworker. And then with the expo coming up, we are going to have some digital billboards created through AI that will be promoting the expo for the 2 weeks leading up to us. I'm really excited to see how that turns out.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I think just encouraging people to kind of dip their toes in like that. And we just got the Vision Pro. So Apple released their new headset, and we've got that in our office and have been testing with that to create a sign language app. And so people that can't read sign language would be able to actually read it using the Vision Pro. So some exciting stuff. I love how technology can create accessibility for people. And that's what we're excited about.
One question we always like to ask everyone that comes in, how would you spend your perfect day in Ada with your family?
Okay, so I get to pick 2 breakfast places, right?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to Mud Penny and Nonna's Trattoria. I think those, we got to go to the both of those. But, we love Ada. The girls love to come around. They love getting donuts and, being able to hang out. Of course, we'll go to Luna for lunch and then probably Mirth for dinner. I think that would be a perfect day. But there's great shopping here. And, with 4 daughters, of course, they like to be out and about and just excited for, whatever time of year it is, too. If it's winter, there's still things to do and you get your hot cocoa and you can walk around a little bit. But if it's a summer day, being at that park is just amazing.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was awesome.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
What amazing, we always say an amazing because they're all amazing, but what an amazing interview with Mark today.
Yes, I'm going to go back to that origin story. The first time I heard it with Mark and Josh and how they started their company because Mark's wife wanted an app on her phone to listen to a radio station is crazy. But again, I never knew about the piece where their names and phone numbers were on. But, it seems like fate. Now they have this incredible company that it is always being recognized for their culture, for their innovative technology, and it's very exciting to have them in Ada.
It is, and they are such a huge part of Ada. I know, Josh is on even the park committee, and they're a huge part. I mean, you see Mark's wife walking around all the time, and they are a great company to have down in Ada, and just great people all the way around.
Yes, super people.
All right, should we jump into Fast Five?
Yeah.
Let's do a hotel update. You guys have been asking when the hotel is opening, and it sounds like they are aiming for July. Obviously, due to many factors, construction, weather, all that kind of stuff, that can change. But they are aiming for July opening, so definitely keep up on both ABA and Discover Ada social media to watch for some of those announcements. It's going to be a beautiful view from the rooftop bar, so definitely keep up with us.
I love seeing the progress of the hotel. Every week it's changing, and it's just building momentum and excitement.
Oh my gosh, I know. I cannot wait. I've heard a few people say I've been sneaking a peek in the windows, and I'm like, well, good. That's great.
Everyone's so curious.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have the Ada History Center. They will be hosting Wonderlust art exhibition opening featuring Ada artist Cray Collins. Stop by to explore illustrations, paintings, and comic strips that made Collins an internationally known artist. That's going to happen on February 9th, 4 to 6 p.m. You can find more information on the Ada History Center's website.
I love that Ada History Center does these kind of events.
I do too.
All right, Siren and Proper, Beauty, Blinks, and Boutiques. Spoil yourself at Siren and Proper event showcasing some of the must-have services along with a pop-up boutique, permanent jewelry, and more. All of this is happening on Saturday, February 24th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Definitely check this out if you haven't gone into Siren and Proper yet. It is a beautiful space and you don't want to miss it.
Of course, I have to mention the expo. It is coming up on March 9th. That it'll happen from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Ada Christian School, which is right on Ada Drive. We now have over 90 local businesses participating. They'll be showcasing their goods and services. There's going to be door prizes every hour, a kids zone, and we're going to have the Tipsy Burro there.
Ooh, that is so fun. If you guys don't know what the Tipsy Burro is, Kim?
They're really cute little burros that have packs on their back, and you can rent them out for parties. Just tons of fun. Come see them and learn more about them.
And they are darn adorable.
They are super cute.
All right, Social District. If you guys have not heard yet, Social District changed. It is now 7 days a week from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can enjoy a mimosa on a Saturday morning, a beer while visiting friends at the park. This is a great thing for Ada Village in the restaurants and the retail spaces. So definitely come out and enjoy. Spend some time with your friends, grab a beverage, and walk around Ada.
If you want to keep up with what is happening in Ada, learn more about the businesses, and participate in our upcoming events, follow Discover Ada and the ABA on social media, and subscribe to this podcast.
All right, of course. Thanks for listening. Now try to keep up.